Python, creating objects. I'm trying to learn Python and I am trying to get the hang of classes and how to manipulate them with instances. I can't seem to understand this practice problem. Create and return a student object whose name, age, and major are the same as those given as input. I just don't get what it means by object. Do they mean I should create an array inside the function that holds these values? Or create a class and let this function be inside it, and assign instances? Before this question I was asked to set up a student class with name, age, and major inside.
Note that even though one of the principles in Python's philosophy is there should be one, and preferably only one, obvious way to do it, there are still multiple ways to do this. You can also use the two following snippets of code to take advantage of Python's dynamic capabilities. I prefer the former, but there are instances where the latter can be useful, one being when working with document databases like MongoDB.
Create a class and give it an _init_ method. Now, you can initialize an instance of the student class. Although I'm not sure why you need a make_student function if it does the same thing as student._init_.
Objects are instances of classes. Classes are just the blueprints for objects. So given your class definition, you can create a make_student function by explicitly assigning the attributes to a new instance of student. But it probably makes more sense to do this in a constructor, _init_. The constructor is called when you use student. It will take the arguments defined in the _init_ method. The constructor signature would now essentially be student name, age, major. If you use that, then a make_student function is trivial and superfluous. For fun, here is an example of how to create a make_student function without defining a class. Please do not try this at home.
When you create an object using predefined class, at first you want to create a variable for storing that object. Then you can create object and store variable that you created. Actually, this init method is the constructor of class. You can initialize that method using some attributes. In that point, when you're creating an object, you will have to pass some values for particular attributes.